morning, guys. We're starting out with some clouds out there this morning. It's 56 degrees in Springfield on southerly winds. We're holding on to warm temperatures and southerly winds ahead of our front. We're finding some showers out ahead of that front as well to the south, where we've got some more moderate downpours in northern Arkansas. We're holding on to the last of the warmth, and we've got cooler air seeping in, shimmying in its way from the north and west. It's 30 degrees colder in Emporia, where it's 27 degrees, slipping through the 40s in Joplin and Clinton, and it's 54 degrees in Ava. We'll slowly find this cooler air coming in today. We only have the north winds in Joplin and Clinton, so you've hit your highs there. Southerly winds for the rest of us tell us that we're going to try to squeeze out some warmer temperatures, or at least the first part of the day. Then once we get the wind shift to the north, we'll find cooler falling temperatures later on today. So some wet roads possible through the afternoon with some rounds of showers and maybe some rumbles of thunder. If you're expecting any packages in the mail today, they'll likely be pretty wet. So some showers out there today. Temperatures trying to stay warm early, but then we'll all find some falling temperatures from northwest to southeast. Showers overnight tonight and temperatures getting into the upper 30s. By tomorrow, we're looking at a pretty damp day. Some showers possible mainly to the east. Temperatures chillier in the 40s to as warm as maybe 50 degrees. So showers possible Saturday, temperatures near 50. Warmer on Sunday, mostly cloudy with that high at 67. We'll continue that warm up through early next week, going for highs in the middle and upper 70s with some sticky feels and some showers and rumbles of thunder. A little bit unsettled early next week with a dry day on Sunday and then rain chances starting up Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday could have some rounds of showers and thunderstorms, and then we'll have some cooler temperatures by Thursday. Joe, Lauren.
You are likely making sure your home is stocked with cleaning essentials these days. And if you can't find some of those items at the store, maybe you're thinking of making your own cleaning solution. But that can be dangerous if done wrong. Nigel McDonald is live in the newsroom today with some disinfecting do's and don'ts.
Well, good morning, Joe. The Springfield Greene County Health Department says it never encourages you to create your own home cleaner to mimic at-home cleaners like this store-bought one. Now, the CDC says that hand washing remains the #1 way to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Communication coordinator Kristen Meelam says soap and water works for disinfecting your home as well. She says to scrub persistently and for a period of time. Don't forget to wash the rags you use afterwards. Meelam says bleach, hydrogen peroxide, and isopropyl alcohol are all also disinfectant do's. She says vodka, tea tree oil, and homemade hand sanitizers are disinfectant don'ts.
We really need people to be safe in general every day, but right now when everybody's at home and all that, we are not recommending that you mix any chemicals right now. Bleach and water is really the only thing. Do not mix any chemicals, even doing your research.
Well, of course, this is a lot of information for you to remember, but don't worry, we've got you covered. I've posted a story on our website, ozarksfirst.com, with a link to the city's health department, as well as more information on coronavirus. Reporting live from the newsroom, Nigel McDonald, Ozarks First.
More than 100,000 Missourians have filed for unemployment over the last week, but those who are independent contractors or maybe self-employed may not have been approved just yet. Color 10 spoke with Patricia Brand. She runs a consulting network for in-home daycare workers. Many of the care providers in her network have pre-existing conditions that might put them at risk for contracting COVID-19. Because they are self-employed, they're having trouble getting unemployment approval. So until the state can implement the CARES Act, it's a waiting game.
On March 27th, President Trump signed H.R. 748, the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, known as the CARES Act, into law that will expand unemployment insurance benefits to potentially include independent contractors, self-employed, and business owners. The Missouri Department of Labor is awaiting USDOL guidance so that it can fully implement the changes made by the new law.
We're just waiting for that to kind of go through so that they can either appeal the process, because some have gotten denial letters already. So they're waiting to see if they can file an appeal, or waiting to see if that goes into effect and they get that process to start.
Brand says some providers in her network have stopped operations out of fear that parents and kids could put them at risk.
In some news around the world, Spain is still having trouble fighting the spread of the coronavirus. The health ministry there says cases in the country reached over 110,000 and the death count has surpassed 10,000. Some good news within that. The country believes it has already hit its peak. To avoid medical system breakdown, though, Spain has to further reduce hospitalized patients and to ensure that all symptomatic residents can get tested and treated.
About 100,000 tourists stuck in New Zealand since last week's lockdown are beginning to fly back to their home countries today. A domestic flight ban prevented tourists from reaching the country's main airport to catch international flights home. But now the foreign minister says travelers can fly as long as they are leaving the country.
And going around America for you, new guidance aimed to reduce the spread of the coronavirus in long-term care facilities has now been issued. Experts say these facilities should immediately start screening for symptoms in staff, residents, and anyone else entering them. The guidelines also say staff should wear face masks inside and that residents should cover their noses and mouths when staff are in their rooms. Health officials also recommend facilities use the same staff for the same patients, regardless of symptoms or COVID-19 status.
Back around the region, schools in Arkansas are hoping to help out students learning from home with the right technology. Last night, Gentry Public Schools gave Chromebooks to students who don't have access to something that will allow them to complete their schoolwork electronically. All school instruction in Arkansas has been moved online because of COVID-19 and will remain that way until at least April 17th.
It's been very hard on the teachers and especially on students and parents, and so we're trying to do everything we possibly can to help them function through this new normal that we call it.
I love that they're doing this. It's amazing that they have the children's safety and also their education in mind.
274 Chromebooks were handed out. Gentry will also provide Wi-Fi equipped buses that will be parked in strategic locations throughout the district for students to access free Wi-Fi.
A Kansas City company is at the forefront of biocontainment tech being used to help patients. Mira Global developers are making containerized biocontainment systems to transport people with the coronavirus. In February, they helped bring 14 Americans back home.
It's everything that we could have hoped for. And this is the kind of work that we've devoted our lives to, and we want to continue working in this area. So we're very proud.
The containers are 44 feet long and weigh 22,000 pounds. Each container has 3 separate sections inside, one for patients receiving medical care, another for healthcare workers removing protective equipment, and the last section is for resting.
Although in general, the coronavirus pandemic is taking a toll on the agricultural industry, a Northwest Arkansas farmer says he's actually busier than normal. Dan Miller is a farmer at Hazel Valley Farms. He says his farm operates a little bit differently. He sells produce directly to consumers. It's called Community Supported Agriculture, or CSA for short.
A customer will pre-purchase a subscription of vegetables, and then they'll get that for 12 weeks throughout the summer at a delivery location.
Miller says last year they produced 10,000 pounds of food, and with the ongoing pandemic, he believes they could sell more this year.
In some more local news, the Lebanon City Council will hold an emergency meeting tonight at 6 to consider a stay-at-home order for itself. If passed, the order would go into effect Sunday and last through the end of the month.
Trends happening for you right now. We're expecting an announcement from the White House later today about a new recommendation for the average healthy person to possibly wear a mask when out in public.
It's more encouragements. Again, not expected to be a rule, but a strict and very firm warning to people to do that to be safe.
Just a suggestion, but a suggestion that if you can do that, you should. And I believe this is or will be for homemade masks or something that you can put together at home. Most of the hospital-grade masks are still being sent to hospitals.
Okay. And then also some good NFL news that you can expect. The Chiefs are expected to announce signing Sammy Watkins for a 1-year, $9 million deal. And he is a big reason as to why they won that Super Bowl. He was big in the playoffs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think everyone watching the Super Bowl who was a Chiefs fan was a little bit nervous about the rumors that he wouldn't be sticking around.
That's right. A little quiet on the regular season, but really stepped it up when it mattered. So good for the Chiefs fans there.
All right, Elisa, how are we looking for this weekend?
the weekend's kind of half and half. The better half of the weekend will definitely be Sunday. We'll have some showers around today, a little bit damp and chilly on Saturday, 67 degrees by Sunday.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us here on Daybreak. Have yourself a good weekend.